Heyo, what's up? I go Pikachu, and today is week 5 of the IBL, and this time we are up against the Chinchous, I believe. Yes, Chinchous, and their coach is going to be JosephGames, so we're going to be up against him this week. I'm coach of the California Kingdras, don't know if I mentioned that before, but we're just going to get right into team preview here because I'm not wasting any time. So, looking at his team, or looking at his draft, I was scared of Kieran B because Kieran B it's one of those Pokemon where it's just really good. And it does a lot of damage to my team just because of its sheer power. So I had to watch out for that. I kind of predicted most of his Pokemon. 5 out of 6. I actually counted this time. Usually I just kind of think in my mind. But this time I actually wrote it down, and I did get 5 out of 6. So his draft is going to be Blastoise, Kieran B, Talonflame, Tapu Bulu, Gligar, and lastly Machamp. I thought he was going to bring Magnezone instead of Machamp, but he brought Machamp. And then on my side, I'm going to be using Ninetales, Volcanion, Electros, Donphan, Noivern, and Bisharp. So my strategy for this match was to basically set up Aurora Veil with Ninetales. Keep that up to kind of sponge hits because Aurora Veil is so good because it halves the attack and special attack of your opponent's moves. So that would have helped me a little bit more with Kieran B. Just everything in general. Other than that, yeah, Volcanion. I wanted to use Volcanion to kind of just, I guess, clean up Noivern Scarfed, and that's also like my clean up Pokemon. That was the idea. Just basically whittle down his team and kind of just, I don't know, Noivern take out stuff. That was my idea. But we're just gonna go right into this match right now. We're not gonna waste any more time. Oh, I'm gonna show off that music. All right, so it is on well, the sides are switched because it was recorded that way. But yeah, he's going to send in Gligar as I'm going to start off with my Ninetales, and that puts me in a really good position because I get a free Aurora Veil up because there's really no way he's going to stay in and risk getting hit by something like a Blizzard. So he goes ahead and sends in his Talonflame. And as I set up the Aurora Veil, and here I'm like, yes, Aurora Veil's up! We got that going now. I don't want to stay in though because I don't want to lose my Focus Sash and it'd be kind of pointless to stay in against Talonflame anyways. So I believe I switch out to Livewire, yep, Livewire, to kind of sponge an attack. Flare Blitz actually still does a lot of damage though. Yeah, that does. But here I don't go for Voltwish. I think we go for, I want to say Giga Drain. I think I go for Giga Drain because I mean, I thought maybe he would switch into Gligar, but at the same time, Gligar wouldn't really do anything really to Electros. So, but I just go for Giga Drain anyways because then he's gonna switch out. In comes this thing, which is fine. Try to get some health back. So yeah, he goes for Earth Power, and here's like, oh, I forgot. Its ability makes it so that it's my Levitate isn't a thing. But I go for the slow Volt Switch to kind of switch into whatever I want. That gets a crit. I get a crit. Like that match was a little hacksy. There was little hacks on both sides though. Some crits, some burns. But I switch into Batsy here, and I can just drop a Draco if I want, but I decided not to because I figured he was going to switch out. Here, just U-turn out, see what he wants to switch into. He switches into the Blastoise, and I'm just going to go right out to Kyone because I think my, oh yeah, this was a misplay. Misplay of the game, the first one. I switched into Ninetales because I wanted to set up Aurora Veil, but Hail disappeared, and then Aurora Veil went off, or disappeared. I was just like, wow, I have to switch out, switch back in to get that up. So I end up switching into Livewire, and in comes the Toxic. I'm like, oh, poor Livewire, you're always getting poisoned. Every single time. But here, I think I go for Volt Switch this time. I either go for Volt Switch or Giga Drain. Yeah, he switches out because, I mean, he doesn't want to stay in against the Electros. Nothing really he can do. He goes out into Nightmare, which, yeah, is a nightmare. I like the nickname. But I'm going to go for Volt Switch to pick up the momentum, see what he wants to do. So I go out, I think I go back out, no, I go into Keone this time. Because here I'm like, okay, bring in Keone, and my Snow Warning's gonna put up the hail again, which means that I can go ahead and set up my Aurora Veil again. As he switches out, he goes into his Blastoise again. As I set up the Aurora Veil, and I don't think I stay in. I think I switch out because I still want my Focus Sash. I still want to keep my Focus Sash intact. And yeah, I'm not sure what I do afterwards. No, yeah, I do withdraw. Go ahead, switch out, go back in the Livewire. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I thought he was going to Toxic, and he did. And yeah, Livewire can't be poisoned twice. So, he comes Livewire, and I think I decide to go ahead and Volt Switch again. I believe so. But I think he switches into Gligar this time. He does switch out. Blastoise does switch out. And yeah, in comes Little Bro to take the Volt Switch. And that's not going to do anything. You're not electrocuting that Scorpion. But yeah, Hail and Poison really whittling me down. Poor Livewire just sponges the hits and dies. I'm sorry, Livewire. I'm sorry. I'm gonna withdraw because I want to save Livewire for later. And so I'm gonna go into Donphan. He sets up Agility. I'm like, oh, hello. Is he Baton Pass? Like, that would be so cool and scary at the same time. But here, I think he was fearing the Ice Shard, so he switched into Blastoise, but here I'm gonna go for Stealth Rocks. And I was like, okay, in comes the Spinner. I don't have a spin blocker, so I need to figure out what I want to do. Aurora Veil wears off again, so I go ahead and switch out. I go into Keone, because I want that Aurora Veil up. There goes my Snow Warning. Down goes the snow. It is winter in this battle. He fires off a Scald, and I'm like, okay, I can take that. And he burns me. I'm like, oh, now I'm on a timer. I'm gonna be slowly whittled down. This isn't good. But now I can go ahead and I can set up my Aurora Veil. And that's going to make Skull do significantly less damage. And at any time, I do have Freeze Dry on Ninetales, and that's going to deal a lot of damage to Blastoise, so I'm not really scared of him staying in. And he does opt to stay in. So he's trying to just get rid of this Ninetales, because he probably thinks that's so annoying with the Aurora Veil. He does reveal Leftovers, which is good to know, because you can only have one item on your Pokemon team. So here, no, I don't. That's the future. Spoilers. I switch out into Volcanion because Scald is I'm gonna take that Water Absorb. So here I'm like, okay, he might stay in, he might switch out. I'm just gonna go for the Earth Power, lock myself into Earth Power because I did the calcs, and it did the most damage. And it hurt most of his team, minus the Gligar, and I think Tapu Bulu, and no, but I did Earth Power. Anyways, I don't know why Earth Power, looking at it, wow. Okay, I get a crit, another crit. He goes for Mirror Coat, I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, that caught me completely off guard. I was like, wow, that was a really nice play. Volcanion is down, I'm like, wow. Poor Volcanion, you didn't get to see any action. He just took a Scald and that was it. I'm gonna send in Keone. Wow, I don't even know how to pronounce my own Pokemon. But I'm just gonna go for the Freeze Dry, try to take out this thing, and I do. With a wow, there were a lot of crits this match. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I keep getting crits. That's fun, I guess. I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry, Joe. He's gonna send in his Machamp, and here I did the calcs, couldn't kill with Moonblast. I don't want to die because Kione is kind of important to me, so I'm gonna switch out into Donphan here. As he goes for Fire Punch, I'm like, okay, I can take this. Look at that damage. But he burns me! So I keep critting him and he keeps burning me. But that was so annoying. I was like, okay. Alright, I don't really want to switch into anything. I need this Machamp just gone, so Aurora Veil does wear off. But at this point, it's fine. Ice Punch, I take that like a champ. Look at that damage. I go for Earthquake because I realize that I need to whittle down this Machamp low enough so that I can kill with a Moonblast from Ninetales. So that's my goal here. If Gondor goes down, that's fine. He got up his rocks. He didn't have stealth rocks on his team. So he's gonna keep ice punching. Was that a crit? Yeah, he gets a crit. So there was crits all over the place. It's funny that I'm realizing it now. It's like I didn't really pay attention, I suppose, or it just didn't really matter to me. But I could fire. No, here I'm like, okay, Gondor, you did your job. You did your job. You whittled down that Machamp low enough so that I can kill with Ninetales or Noivern if I wanted to. So here I'm just gonna Ice Shard, get a little chip damage as he's gonna go for Ice Punch, and that's gonna knock down Gondor. But I'm really proud what Gondor did. He definitely had like his moment on the team. Here I'm gonna switch into Batsy here, and I can just fire off an Air Slash because that's gonna take out that thing, no matter if you're a Soul Fest or not. But in comes Little Bro. He's gonna get hurt by rocks, which is nice. And Air Slash is gonna do a decent amount of damage to Gligar. And I think here, I don't want to stay in. Because he might have Stone Edge. I don't know his moveset fully. So I switch into Deathstroke here just in case he wants to defog, but he actually roosts. So I was like, okay. So he's got Roost, Agility. What else? Does he have Stealth Rocks? No. Probably Baton Pass or Earthquake. So I'm like, I don't want to risk it. I'm going to switch out. Let's go into Livebar, see what he wants to do. And he goes for Earthquake. And I was like, alright, predicted. Poison's going to hurt us. Yep. And he goes for Agility. I'm like, alright. Okay. We just want to keep whittling you down. I go for Giga Drain. And that does a decent amount of damage. But Livebar is actually going to eventually go down poison here. Because, yeah, Livebar can't save herself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's going to go for another Agility. And here I'm like, okay. He's definitely gonna Baton Pass out or something. But I don't really want to switch out. Why did I not want to switch out? Wow, I'm like learning about the battle as I go. This is really good. This is great commentary. But Livewire dies. I'm like, okay. Sorry, Livewire. You never get to like kill anybody. But in comes Batsy because it's my fastest Pokemon, and I don't think he has Stone Edge. So here, yeah, he goes for. Oh, is this the moment? I go for Air Slash. Yes, I go for Air Slash because I was like, what if he switches into Maui? I can't afford a Draco Meteor into that thing. So I went for Air Slash and I was like, bam, predicted, let's go. And that Air Slash is gonna do a ton of damage, and I was so happy. I was like, yes, I can kill with, I can revenge kill with Bisharp. So here I withdraw and I'm like, okay. He's not going to superpower because why would you superpower into a Noivern? So let's go out into Deathstroke and take whatever it was. And it was Stone Edge. I was like, alright, cool. So here we go. We can go ahead and Sucker Punch and Revenge Kill this Tapu Bulu. He might have switched out, but I had to Sucker Punch. There was no way I not, because I think Tapu Bulu's also carried. No, he would have gone for superpower. Never mind. Definitely superpower. But off goes the Sucker Punch. Maui's down, and I'm like, yes. 1 down, or 2 down. I'm not keeping. No, yeah, 2 down. Blastoise and Maui are down. I actually really like your nicknames, Joe. They're really good. In comes Little Bro. I'm like, you're gonna Earthquake again. Can't stay in. I gotta save Deathstroke for revenge killing things. But I go into Noivern here. Yeah, because I thought he was gonna Earthquake, but he just roosts. And I'm like, alright, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna baton pass again? Because I don't want you to baton pass into that Kira. That would be scary. And I can't outspeed with Noivern, I don't think. Even though I'm Choice Scarf. I'm just gonna spam Air Slash here. Maybe go for flinches. Maybe? As he just goes for agility. I'm like, alright. Alright, you're trying to get faster than me? I see, I see. The grass is gonna disappear from the battle. Which is fine. It doesn't matter, we're both flying type anyways. Go for another Air Slash, fishing for the flinch as he goes for a baton pass. And I was actually surprised. I was still faster than Gligar. But in comes Nightmare. I'm like, okay. I don't know if I got speed. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. I think I did the calcs and I couldn't. But I don't want to risk it. So I switch it. Batsy out. Go into Kione. And there goes the Heyo. And I figured he was gonna go for. I forgot what he was gonna go for. Switching Q&A. He goes for Ice. You know what? I did this battle yesterday. I should probably like know what I did. But there we go. He goes for Roost, and I was like, okay, you could have killed Ninetales and then dealt so much damage for me. But I go for a Moonblast, and I was like, oh, just barely kills. Just one more time. Burn's gonna kill us next turn. We gotta take this thing out. I don't like it. It's so speedy right now. But he goes for Roost again. I was like, okay, alright. I almost went for Aurora Veil both of those times, but I didn't. I'm so glad that I didn't because Moonblasting the Kira was definitely more important in the long run. Yeah, because once Kira's gone, Aurora Veil didn't really matter too much. Down goes Kione. She was amazing this battle. I think I've only used her one other time, but I've never used Aurora Veil, and that was really good of Kione. I really like Aurora Veil. But I'm going to switch out into Noivern as he goes into Gligar, and here I'm like, okay, I think I could just Air Slash. All he has left is the Talonflame and the Machamp. Machamp's going to get taken down by Air Slash, and Talonflame is going to get hurt by rocks, and then I could just go ahead and straight up Air Slash. So in comes Robin. I was like, okay, I just can't miss any of my Air Slashes. I can't get that 5%. We have to do this, and we might pull the win. So, go for the Air Slash. Down goes Talonflame. Crit did not matter, by the way. Crit did not matter. And Hail stops, which is fine. And last Pokemon, CM Punk comes down. Like, okay, I've got to land my Air Slash. Because knowing our luck, or like my luck this match, it's been very hacksy, so anything happened, and Air Slash goes off. I'm just like, whoa! Batsy's just cleaning it up, and we got the win, which was really nice, because we need wins. Our record is kind of eh. But, good game, JosephGames. I think you played really well. I loved the movesets on your Pokemon, like that Mirror Coat. It threw me off guard. I was like, oh wow. Bye Volcanic, you're not seeing anything in this match. But yeah, be sure to check out his channel below. I will put links in the description. And I think that's all we have for today. Next week we're up against, I think, the Victinis again, so gotta prep for that and that darn Mimikyu. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Just remember to stay cool. Catch you later.